This video is for any 19, 20, 21-year-olds that are just struggling and trying to figure out what the heck to do next, because right now you're probably in that space where you either went to college or didn't go to college and things are getting really, really confusing. And this is what I wish I knew when I was 18, 19, 20. At the time I thought it was so old because you're in that weird space where you move out your parents' house, you either went to college or didn't, you started working, things are getting a little interesting. And the first thing that I really, really wish that I knew was that my mind and my body are linked. And so like if I eat terrible foods or if I'm drinking or doing anything else that I shouldn't be doing, it really does affect your mind and the way you see the world. And that led to me feeling an ungodly amount of disassociation, derealization. Honestly, I remember there was this one time when I was sitting in the car with my friend Blake and we're driving from Las Vegas to Salt Lake City, and this is after a nice little weekend of binging and a nice little bender. As we're driving back, I started feeling super uncomfortable in my body, didn't know what was going on. Obviously, it was just like a hangover slash whatever, and this is like my first panic attack. And I genuinely had no idea what was going on. Like, I didn't understand what life was, who I was, like, anything like that. It was so strange. And I had my first panic attack. And had I known that my mind and my body were linked, and how I treat my body is how my mind's going to react, that would have changed my life for sure. The second thing is, success isn't random. People don't go out there and get completely lucky. Although there is a tidbit to that, there is a little bit of luck, because what it is you stay consistent, follow a system, and then eventually you make your big break because you met the opportunity, because you're prepared. And when you start looking at extremely famous people or extremely rich people, they'll tell you there's a system to actually winning. And if you just ask them, they'll tell you. For me, I was becoming a realtor, and I started creating my social media company on the side, right? And as I was doing this, I was trying to figure out like what successful people did or how it really worked. And what I came to realize is that they all work systematically. There's like an SOP for every company and business. There are rules that they adhere to, like the uniforms. Like, for example, McDonald's is a franchise, right? And so they have rules for how long the burger is flipped, how to put the buns together, what uniform to wear, what time to show up. I don't know, every little detail that comes in with that, and then they put it into an SOP, system of operations, and then they copy it over and over and over again. And it's the same thing for basically everything. So success isn't random, and I wish I had known that so I could just ask someone that was successful and just like, hey, how do I do this? And just copy them instead of listening to a bunch of other people or random strangers all the time. I would have picked one person that was doing the thing that I wanted to do at the level that I wanted to do it, and then just followed them. The last thing was, I was 19, had terrible grades, couldn't get accepted to colleges, had a terrible ACT score, and pretty much I thought that school or trade school was the only way to go. And that was the only way to get an education, and that was completely wrong. I wish I knew that internet marketing and online businesses also created courses so that I could learn how to earn money and just be highly successful, because I had a lot of money on my hands at 19. I just got out of the military, they gave me my bonus, I was living alone, but also I didn't realize that I'd start losing friends or not really understand what's going on, because a lot of them had work or school and they're just super busy. And at the time I had sold a couple of cars and I didn't really need to work all that much. And so I wish I knew that school wasn't the only way, like the main schools, because you can go online, get some online education, figure it out, learn some internet marketing tools, sales funnels, creating content, and there's an actual system to it. And that goes back to success isn't random. There's a system to creating content and becoming popular or earning money online, and I really wish I knew that so that I could move in the right direction. Yeah, well, that's all I really got for you. Thank you guys for stopping by. Go ahead and subscribe. From my heart to yours, cheers.